right? So till that, if you have any question, you people can ask me. Otherwise, I would directly go to the density measurement. Okay, density measurement. So when we talk about density, actually, density means first we have to define that, then we will go for its calculation, and then we will go for its measurements. Okay, क्या होता है density? Density is actually, yes, who will tell me what is density?
Right, जो ऐसे like liquid vapors होती है in the sky.
Okay, good. How how do we relate density in our daily life? I mean, when we have this concept here, this object is this much dense, or this object is this much dense. Honey is denser than water, or mercury is denser than honey. So, what does it mean? How
Because it
do we relate that all?
describes how much mass there
Okay, how much mass?
is in a
Okay,
volume.
in a volume, exactly. I mean to say that how heavier an object is for a specific volume of that, right? I mean, if I select a specific volume of any substance, then I check, okay, this much piece of metal would be how much heavier. So the heavier piece of the identical size or volume, that will have more density. So density is actually the mass occupied per unit volume of a substance. Okay, is it clear? Mass occupied per unit volume, per unit volume of a substance. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
You have to define it for
Yes,
your
sir.
exam, that mass per unit volume. You can also write as mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume. But when we use this definition for a sort of equation formation or equation making, then it means that simply we will divide mass with volume and we will get density. So density is equal to mass of the object divided by volume of that object, right? Where m is mass and v is volume. So according to that, what will be its unit? Mass is made into kg, and then volume is made into meter cube. So remember this thing, that the unit of density is unit of density. I mean, density is measured in two units. Unit of density is what? Kg meter minus 3. This is its density a unit. But all the times density is not made in these big numbers or big units. We measure the density in different other units as well. For example, I can say that if mass is measured into grams, mass in grams, and volume in cubic centimeter, then what will be the unit for density? Then unit will be gram per centimeter cube, right? Is this clear? Gram per centimeter cube, or you can say gram centimeter minus 3. So this is what, this is how we deal with density in our daily life. So we have two units. Okay, I have a question. When I change unit, um, do we have a change in density? My question is that if whether 1 gram per cubic centimeter is equal to 1 kg per cubic meter, is my, this is my question. So what is your idea? Is it same? Is it equal? Yes, Ariba?
No, they're not.
No, they are not. Okay, then let's have a logical reasoning behind it. What does it mean that 1 gram per cubic centimeter means? That is, if I have a block of 1 cubic centimeter, how much block do I have? 1 cubic centimeter. Okay, and in that 1 cubic centimeter block, if I measure mass of that object and I get that its mass is equals to 1 cubic, 1 gram, then its density is called 1 cubic centimeter. Okay, 1 grams per cubic centimeter. So if I have this block and I put some material inside and its mass is equals to how much? 1 gram, right? And its length is, let's say, 1 centimeter, its width is 1 centimeter, and its height is 1 centimeter. Then what does it mean? That overall 1 cubic centimeter has a mass of 1 gram, right? Do you have I mean, is this clear to you, this concept?
Sir, can you explain it one more time?
Yes, I'm saying that if I fill this with some material, let's say I'm going to place some liquid inside, and that liquid is filled in, and it gives you the mass of 1 gram, right? When it is filled inside, what mass you are getting for this block, whose length is 1 centimeter, width is 1 centimeter, and so on. This is a cube or a block whose volume is how much? 1 centimeter cube, right? Its volume is how much? 1 centimeter cube. But how much mass does it have? It is equals to 1 gram. Then its density is what? 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Is this concept clear to you?
Yes, sir. Mm,
Sure,
yes.
Ariba
Sure,
And
sir.
Zainab? Okay. And now for 1 cubic meter, if I have a block, a big block, and I have to measure its volume, right? Like now this is a sort of cube, or you can say cuboid, but overall its volume will be somehow 1 cubic centimeter. And if it consists of 1 kg mass, how much mass does it have? 1 kg. Then I can say that yes, that object has a density of 1 kg per cubic meter. So it is 1 meter long, 1 meter high, and 1 meter wide. Okay. So what will be its volume? 1 meter cube. Is it? Do you agree that how much
Yes.
volume does it have? Okay. And what will be the mass inside it if the mass of this entire substance is 1 kg, then the density will be equals to density is density of the block. Density of the block is equals to what? 1 kg cube per cubic meter. Is this clear to both of you? So
Sir,
my
basically आप
question is,
divide
हाँ बोले?
कर
नहीं, मैंने ये कहा कि द 1 cubic meter 1 kg per meter cube और 1 gram per centimeter cube का मतलब ये होता है कि अगर मेरे पास एक छोटा सा ब्लॉक हो जिसका वॉल्यूम कितना हो, 1 centimeter क्यूब हो, यानी 1 सेंटीमीटर लॉन्ग, 1 सेंटीमीटर वाइड, 1 सेंटीमीटर हाई, तो उसके अंदर अगर मेरे पास मैस कितना अकोमोलेट हो सकता हो? 1 ग्राम। उसका मैस कितना हो? अगर
1 ग्राम, तो इसका मतलब इस मटेरियल की जो डेंसिटी है, द डेंसिटी ऑफ दैट मटेरियल इज 1 क्यूबिक सेंटीमीटर। अब बात समझ आ रही है?
जी सर।
अब यूँ समझ लीजिए, ओके मैं आपको एक और तरीके से समझाता हूँ। मैं आपको एक बहुत इजी वे में लेके जाता हूँ। डेंसिटी ऑफ डिफरेंट मटेरियल्स पे बात कर लेते हैं। डेंसिटी ऑफ मटेरियल्स, ठीक है। डेंसिटी ऑफ मटेरियल में कैन यू टेल मी दैट डेंसिटी ऑफ वाटर इज हाउ मच? कैन एनीबॉडी?
I'm sorry, so the density of water?
Yes. D for density, right? So density of water. Yes, Ariba, you have to tell me what is the density of water?
Normal plain water.
If I'm remembering correctly, it was like 1 gram per cubic centimeter.
Yes, 1 gram per cubic centimeter. And in your questions, it is also given as 1000 kg per cubic meter, if you remember that. And the density of the gold is density of gold. Can anybody tell me, if you have pure gold in your hand and I ask you whether it is pure or not, so you, what you have to do, you have to check the density. I mean, that is a prime test, right? Pure gold must have the density of 19,000 kg per cubic meter, I think so, because I have remember that. Let me check from the Google, because maybe that was a fact, so maybe I have forgotten. Density of gold, yes, 19,300, 19.3, 19,300, yes. Okay, so I'm going to give you a simple number. Density of the gold is 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter, right? And in other words, it is 19,300 kg per cubic meter. These two values are very meaningful. You know why? The reason behind that, if you get a small cube of gold, right, 1 centimeter cube of gold like this, so how much mass does it have, or should it have? Yes, bataiye shabash. If it is 1 centimeter long, 1 centimeter wide, and 1 centimeter high, इतना सारा क्यूब हो आपके पास गोल्ड का, and you got it from anywhere as a gift. So if the if you are not being you know, if it is not being told to you कि यार ये gold है या नहीं है, so you will check its mass. So if its mass is, you are going to measure the mass, and if its mass is equals to 19.3 grams, तो ये आपके पास क्या है? Then it is gold. Okay, but if it is, I mean, in that cube, if its mass is 1 gram, then what will you say?
It's water.
Yes, that is the concept of density. You are getting some volume and you are going to measure its mass. So if its mass is equal to a specific number, for example, I can give you another number what I have remembered. Mass is 13.6. If its mass is this much, then what? It is mercury, because mercury has this much mass. So now I have a bigger gold, you know, a big cube which has 1 meter length, 1 meter width, 1 meter height, and so on.
that is a huge gold block actually. Okay, it is 1 meter long, 1 meter high, and 1 meter wide. So if its mass is, I mean, if the mass of this block, right, if its mass is equals to 19,300 kg in it, then it is gold. If it is less, it is not pure gold. If it is more, it is something different. And if its mass is, if the mass of this block is equals to 13,600 kg, then it is mercury, block of mercury, Hg.
Is this clear to you? So density tells us that how much or how heavier the object is for a specific amount of volume.
ठीक है, ये बात क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
Mariam and Ariba? Sorry, Zainab and Ariba, yeah, sorry.
कोई बात नहीं सर जी clear है.
जी, good. Okay. The next is the conversion. That is also very important factor. देखो, if you notice that if one factor is 9, gold does not change. Na? Either I got a big block of gold or I got a small cube of gold. It is not change. It is gold. So when material is not changed, density will not change. Just a small, headshot for this topic, that material density is not changed until the material is not changed. Okay, density is not changed. It can be in different units, but it cannot be changed until material is changed. Okay, is this clear to you? So when your material will be changed, the value of density will be changed. But density can be converted from one form to another. So conversion of density is one with one more thing I want to write here, that on the basis of the on the basis of density test, we justify that these are separate materials. So high density materials are always they used to sink when they are placed in the liquid. So high density materials sink and low density materials float. Okay, high density materials sink and low density materials float. How? Can you give me one example of that?
Sir, like high density materials sink because they're heavy. Mass यहाँ पे.
Yes. Okay. If I place two objects in liquid and the object which is going down the bottom, there is another object which is not at the bottom, it is at this point. Okay, and there is another object which is exactly at this point. So how you will determine that which one is heavier, which one is lighter, and which one is the lightest? So this one is the heaviest object, highest density. Is it? Its density is lowest. And its density is intermediate. I mean, lower than block. Let's say it is block A, it is block B, and it is block C. So its density is in between block A and block C and block A. So its density is greater than C, right? Density of B is greater than density of C, but it is less than density of A, right? So it is basically in between. So you can alter this in another way around, that density of block B is greater than density of C but less than density of A. Is this clear to both of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just move on for the conversion and then I will go to the measurements. Conversion क्या होती है? For conversion, you have to just recall one conversion. It is just memory recall. No need to just uh, you know go into detail कि यार sir ये कैसे की. I will make you clear about, but in exam it will not be required. In exam the only thing you need, that if it is asked then you can convert. Okay, that is 1 gram into cubic centimeter will be multiplied by 1000. Okay, and then it would become equals to 1 kg per cubic meter. Just that simple. For example, if density of gold is how much? 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter, right? And I have multiplied that 19.3 times 1000, then I got the number. That number is 19,300. So that was basically what? Kg per cubic meter. Is this clear to you? Just a minute. Is this clear? Any confusion in
Yes.
this one? So you have to multiply that. How you got, I mean, how we reach to that point? Actually, that point means if I say that 1 grams divided by 1 cubic centimeter, that is equals to 1 gram is actually 1 divided by 1000 of a kg, whole divided by 1 cubic centimeter is equals to how much cubic meters? It is actually 1 divided by 1 million. Check this one out. 1, why my laptop is getting lag? 1 million. ये how? ये आपके पास हो गया किसमें? क्यूबिक मीटर में. Because 1 cubic meter is equals to 100 centimeters is equals to 1 meter ना. इसका क्यूब करोगे तो it would become 100, double 100 and triple 100. So it is actually 1 million. That is now converted into meter. Okay, meter cube. So just rearrange this all, then you will be able to now that it is 1 divided by 1000 into 1 million divided by 1. So by cutting it, you will simply get that it is 1000 multiplier इसको साथ मिलेगा. ठीक है? So it is equal to, as I told you, that instead of this all mess, you will just remember one solution. Here, if I get 1 kg per cubic meter, usually it is not being asked to convert, but cubic centimeter से cubic meter में जा सकते हैं. Kg per cubic meter is equals to, or rather converting into equal to, divide this number by 1000, and now this is converted into grams per cubic centimeter. But on the other hand, if you have a number like grams per cubic centimeter, you have to multiply it by 1000 and you will get a number in kg per cubic meter. Density will not change. It is just you have to recall a conversion game. That's it. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
मोस्टली देखो, अब आपको ये टेंशन हो रही होगी, यार ये तो बड़ी मुश्किल सी चीज है, ये सर ने पहले हमसे छुपा छुपा के रखी. मोस्टली calculations are independent for the student. Okay, how? आंसर में यूनिट नहीं लिखा होता. Calculations are independent. So independent का मतलब ये है, you can use your own unit, you can choose your own unit, but इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि जो दिल चाहे यूनिट लिख सकते हो. Either this, either this, that's it. Okay, so I will just convert one value for you, and then we will move on to the topic. Let's say here is mass, weight, and density topic. I'm going to bring it in front of you. There would be some sort of calculations available. Okay, listen. Do you see this presentation? Mass, weight, and density wali? Is it visible to
Yes.
you? Okay, it is prepared by Sir Hamad Hussain, I think. Yes. Okay, there are some sort of good diagrams here. They are presenting the mass, weight, and density concept, but this is just for IG1 level students. For diagrams, the equations and all that stuff is for your level. That weight, what was weight, I have explained each and everything. These were two instruments. One was called your spring balance. This was the spring balance, right? Then this is used for mass measurement, spring balance. Then electronic balance is used to measure the mass. Spring balance is measured, spring balance is used to measure the weight. Electronic balance is used to measure the mass. And triple beam balance is also used to measure the mass more accurately. ये होता है at which we are going to measure the mass for some small amount, but most accurate is your electronic balance. Okay, then what I was searching for you, that is yeah, in this table there is the concept of there is a difference of mass and weight differences, right? That what is mass and what is weight and how they are being different from each other. So I believe that we have remember all these, right? Definition है, उसके बाद mass is constant, weight is not, mass is scalar, weight is a vector measured in kilogram, weight is in newtons, and it is measured by a beam balance or electronic balance, and weight is made by a spring balance. Mass cannot be zero and weight will be zero. So you know everything from this slide. Okay, this is a question. Yes, this is a harder question of your density. Okay, but check that the values are given to you in kgs. Okay, check this one out, that mass of a full bottle of a cooking oil is 1.3 kg. When exactly half of the oil has been used, the mass of the bottle plus remaining oil is 9.0 kg. What is the mass of the empty bottle? So from this we will lead to the density. So can anybody solve this question for me? that what would be the right answer? Information is that this is mass of bottle plus oil, that is 1.3 kg. This is mass of bottle plus half oil, that is 0.9 kg. Is it clear? So what does it mean? That half of the oil has been consumed and mass is reduced by a factor of 0.4. I mean 0.4 grams has been reduced. So what was the mass of half oil? Mass of half oil कितनी थी? Yes, Ariba? Can anybody tell me? यार hurry up. एकदम मुश्किल नहीं है इतना. Mass of half oil. Mean half bottle of oil.
Would it be B?
No. Oh yes, it is B. But can you tell me what will be the mass of half oil?
Of half of it.
Zainab? Yes.
Sir, I disconnected from the
It would
call.
Okay,
be
देखो.
0.65, half of it.
0.65. No. This is not in the option. Check करो.
No, the answer
1.3
is B, but
kg.
he said half of the oil.
Yes. Half of the oil is used and rest half of the oil is left behind. It means due to half of the oil gone, the mass is reduced from by a factor of 0.4 kg. So because it was 1.3, it is 0.9. Now check this one out. So why this 0.4 kg is less? Because half of the oil is gone. So it means 0.4 kg is available and 0.4 kg is used. Is it? It means what was the total? What was the mass of the total oil? It was 0.8 kg in fact. Okay. ज़ैनब बात समझ आ रही है?
जी sir.
देखो टोटल ऑयल एंड बॉटल बोथ इनका मैस कितना था? इट वाज 1.3 kg. ठीक है, आपने हाफ ऑफ ऑयल यूज कर लिया, तो अब मुझे ये बताइए कि हाउ मच मैस इज लेफ्ट बिहाइंड? 0.9. बॉटल का तो मैस कम नहीं हुआ ना? ये हुआ है? बॉटल एम्प्टी बॉटल का मैस कम हुआ है? नहीं हुआ. बॉटल तो उतने केजी की है, उतने ग्राम्स की है, ऑयल यूटिलाइज हो रहा है. तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि why 0.4 gram is disappeared? Because oil is disappeared, है ना? 0.4 kg oil is half of the oil. देखो उसने लिखा हुआ है exactly half of the oil has been used. ठीक है, बात समझ आ रही है?
जी sir.
तो इसका मतलब that half of the oil which was consumed is 0.4 kg. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि when oil was full, so it was 0.4 plus 0.4, 0.8 kg oil was inside. It means if 0.8 kg was oil, then 1.3 kg is the total oil plus bottle. तो मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि mass of bottle plus mass of full oil is 1.3. तो आपको mass of bottle निकालना है, तो it will be 1.3 minus 0.8 कर दिया, तो it would become 0.5 kg. Yes. Ariba, was it the same as your approach?
It was a little bit different, but it was almost the same.
Okay. तो ज़ैनब आपको समझ आई बच्ची?
जी sir, मुझे समझ आ गया. Sir, but came 1.3 minus 0.8 जो है.
पूछो
Like-
शाबाश. हेजिटेट नहीं हुआ करो, तुम क्वेश्चन पूछा करो. बी करेजियस. कोई नहीं तुम्हें कहेगा कि तुमने इतना टाइम क्यों लगाया या गलत क्यों पूछ रहे हो. जस्ट कम ऑन.
सर अगर ये स्टेप लाइक क्यों किया?
ये इसलिए गया,
Like,
मैं
मेरा
आपको बताता
0.4
हूँ। ओके, अब देखो
तक ठीक था।
आपके पास ना टोटल ऑयल एंड फुल बॉटल ऑफ ऑयल एंड बॉटल, आई मीन मैं अज्यूम कर लेता हूँ कि x grams of oil plus bottle that was completely 1.3 kg, है ना? इधर आओ,
जी
ठीक है। अब देखो उसमें से मैंने आधा ऑयल यूज कर लिया, इसका मतलब 0.5x ऑयल और बॉटल, इन दोनों का मैस मिलाकर अभी भी 0.9 kg है ना, है ना? ऐसे ही है। तो वो जो हाफ ऑयल यूटिलाइज हुआ उसका मैस कितना हुआ होगा? कितना मैस हुआ होगा? देखो ना, आधी बॉटल आपने यूटिलाइज कर ली, तो यहां से कितना डिसअपेयर हुआ ये बताओ।
जितना मतलब लाइक माइनस करना था 1.3
हाँ
के
माइनस करो ना, 1.3 में से 0.9 आपने माइनस किया तो पीछे कितना रह गया?
साथ 0.4।
यस, तो इसका मतलब हाफ ऑयल आपने यूटिलाइज किया 0.4 kg, तो जो रिमेनिंग हाफ है वो भी तो 0.4 kg ही होगा ना। तो इसका मतलब जब बॉटल ऑयल बॉटल में फुल था, तो इसका मतलब उसमें इस वाली बॉटल में जो फिल्ड बॉटल थी, इसमें ऑयल कितना था फिर टोटल?
8।
0.8 kg। ऐसे ही है।
जी जी
अब बात समझ गई हो ना?
हाँ जी
तो
सर।
अगर 0.8 kg आपका ऑयल था, तो 1.3 में से 0.8 kg निकाल दे तो पीछे बॉटल का मैच ही आता है ना।
अच्छा ठीक है।
सही बात समझ आ गई?
जी जी सर।
पक्का ना? ये मुश्किल वाला क्वेश्चन ऐसे ही मेरे सामने आ गया, वरना मैं ये अभी आप लोगों को देना नहीं था, थोड़ा बाद में देना था। वो मुझे डेंसिटी का क्वेश्चन ढूंढ रहा था मैं, जो जिसके ऊपर मुझे तुम लोगों के साथ डिस्कशन करनी है कि बेसिकली डेंसिटी के यूनिट्स हम कन्वर्ट ना भी करें तब भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ओके, आई थिंक ये प्रेजेंटेशंस वाला जो काम होता है ना, ये थोड़ा सा हर बंदे ने अपने हिसाब से सेट किया होता है। यस, यहाँ पे जाके आपका ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग डेंसिटी का स्टार्ट हुआ है। कह रहा है कि सिलेंडर बेस एरिया आपके पास इतने हैं 100 स्क्वायर सेंटीमीटर, इट कंटेन्स द हाइट ऑफ 10 centimeter of the volume, a piece of cork of mass 600 gram is lowered into the water and the water level is raised to 12 centimeter। वाटर लेवल कितना हो गया? 12 सेंटीमीटर, ठीक है। कैलकुलेट द डेंसिटी ऑफ द ऑयल, oh sorry, density of the rock। so this is again something, अभी आपको ये वाली चीज नहीं समझानी। yes, this is that a simple ethanol has a volume of 240 cubic centimeter, this is the volume। मैं यही क्वेश्चन, इस तरह का क्वेश्चन ढूंढ रहा था। and it has the mass found 190 grams, what is the density of that? so this unit is not written in the answer when it is the density question, but when it is written, for example अगर आपका यूनिट लिखा होगा kg per cubic centimeter, then you are supposed to write all these numbers in the given units। मतलब आपने सेंटीमीटर में वॉल्यूम यूज करना है और ग्राम में मैस यूज करना है। बट इफ इट इज ओपन एंडेड का मतलब कि just a line is there and unit is not given, so it is your choice whether you write in answer in gram per centimeter cube or kg per meter cube, it does not matter। okay, is it clear?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
okay, okay, right, any question till this point?
No sir.
No, sir.
okay, सॉरी जस्ट अ मिनट, एक मिनट में माइक म्यूट रखूंगा. ओके सॉरी यार, सॉरी फॉर इनकन्वीनियंस. ओके, तो हमारे पास क्वेश्चन कहाँ पे है? तो ये आपको एक्चुअली बता रहा था कि जब हम लोग यूनिट को इस तरह हैंडल करेंगे विदाउट ये कहाँ पे ओपन हो गया है? ओके यस यार, सॉरी, वो मेरा पेन कहीं लेके खींच के खराब कर गई थी, सो इसलिए कहीं ये लिख नहीं पा रहा था. ओके, इज इट डन? अब आप देखो, सेम कैलकुलेशंस फॉर डेंसिटीज. कह रहा है कि कैलकुलेट द डेंसिटी ऑफ मर्करी 500 क्यूबिक सेंटीमीटर हैज अ मास ऑफ 6. यस, दिस इज दैट क्वेश्चन. अब आप देखो, आपके पास वन substance is given in kg, and in one quantity is given in kg, and see है ना, and the second quantity is given in cubic centimeter. तो आप यूनिट क्या लिखोगे? Will you write kg per cubic centimeter? Will you write this? No.
No.
No. Either your unit will be complete bigger one, I mean bigger का मतलब होता है kg per cubic meter, or smaller one. Smaller one का मतलब kg per cubic centimeter. This is what I wanted. मतलब काफी टाइम से मैं इस तरह क्वेश्चन देख रहा था, मैंने देखा था कि इस प्रेजेंटेशन में अवेलेबल है. So I want to convert this into one stream. One stream का मतलब ये है कि it's your choice whether you convert entire into kgs into grams, or you convert cubic centimeter into cubic meter. So easy choice is here. What is easy choice? Easy choice is कि आपने kgs को convert करना है किसमें? grams. किसमें convert करना है? grams. बड़े वाला बल्ब ऑन. So आपको पता है कि how many grams are there in 6.6 kg? It will be multiplied by 1000 simply. So it would be 6.60, I mean 6.60 into 1000. So 6.60 into 1000 गया, तो आगे हो गया 6600 grams आ गए. बस अब आप ये यूज करो and convert it to the final answer. So your answer is 13.2 grams per cubic centimeter. अब फाइनली अगर एग्जामिनर ये चाहता है कि यस आपने कन्वर्शन करनी है जी केजी पर क्यूबिक मीटर में, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जस्ट ये जो नंबर मेरा आया 13.2, just multiply this number again by 1000, you will get 13,200 and your number will be kg per cubic meter. That's it. Is this clear? This was what I wanted to make you clear.
Yes, sir, it is.
ठीक है. So in this way we have to convert different numbers in I mean from different units. Densities का units हैं जो हम लोग convert कर सकते हैं. ठीक हो गया जी? Rest one area is left, that how you will use the how you will measure the density of different objects which are irregular shaped objects. तो density के लिए आपको मैंने क्या बताया कि first you have to convert, or first you have to calculate the volume. ठीक है? This is what, yes, हम यहाँ पे थे. ठीक, तो density के लिए, for density calculations by I mean it is actually measurements. ठीक है, तो डेंसिटी मेजरमेंट्स में हमने क्या करना है? सिंपल मेजर वॉल्यूम. वॉल्यूम मेजर करने का मैंने मेथड आप लोगों को काफी डिटेल में बता दिया. ठीक है, मेजरमेंट ऑफ वॉल्यूम और measure the volume, sorry not measurement of volume, just measure volume of the object. कोई भी आपके पास कोई भी सब्सटेंस है, measure volume of that
and then measure mass. ठीक है? As I told you that volume discussion हम बहुत सारी कर चुके हैं, तो मैं दोबारा डेफिनेटली इसको दोबारा डिटेल में नहीं जाऊंगा. ऑल डिटेल्स जो हम लोग कर चुके हैं, हमने वॉल्यूम को उसी में मेजर करना है. मैस मेजर कर दें एंड देन यूज फॉर्मूला ऑफ density, that is equals to mass per unit volume. That's it. That will give you the density calculations. And volume measurement का सबसे best चीज क्या है? For liquid displacement method. So most of the time the question is asked that you are having a liquid displacement method, measure volume, then use that volume to measure the density of the object. ठीक है?
ठीक है सर.
इसमें कोई confusion तो नहीं किसी?
No sir.
Okay. So should I wind it up now?
Yes.
Sir, whatever suits you.
Sorry?
Whatever suits you.
I mean, I think wind up suits me. मैंने अभी जो टूटा हुआ पेन है वो भी रिपेयर करना है और अगली क्लास पे जाना है.
Okay,
जी
sir.
sir, I agree with you.
See you then इंशाल्लाह. ठीक है? Meanwhile मैं आपको कुछ worksheets भेजूंगा which would include density questions, mass, weight, density and all that stuff. So you have to practice that during this weekend. So it would not be your happy weekend basically.
Okay, sir.
Okay, see you then.
See you,
Allah
sir.
Hafiz.
Okay.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.